Hi and welcome in our channel Alive Inc. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe for our future videos, and thank you very much in advance.
Colleen Hoover is a literary phenomenon, a best-selling author known for her heart-wrenching romances and emotionally resonant stories. Hoover's rise to fame has been nothing short of spectacular. With books like It Ends With Us, Verity, and Ugly Love topping the charts, she has cultivated a massive and devoted fan base. But what are the secrets behind her success? From interviews and public conversations, we can piece together the elements that propelled Hoover from self-publishing to becoming a household name in contemporary fiction. In this video, we'll explore the insights from Hoover's interviews to uncover the principles, strategies, and philosophies that have shaped her career. 1. Writing with authenticity, being true to herself. One of the recurring themes in Colleen Hoover's interviews is her emphasis on writing authentically. Hoover doesn't set out to conform to trends or genres. Instead, she writes what feels natural and true to her. In a world where authors are sometimes pressured to fit within specific literary boxes, Hoover's unapologetic authenticity has set her apart. In interviews, she's been candid about the fact that she never writes with a particular audience in mind. She writes for herself. This authenticity resonates with readers, many of whom can sense when an author is writing from a place of passion rather than obligation. I write the books I would want to read. I don't worry about the market or what's popular at the moment. I just try to stay true to the stories I want to tell. Colleen Hoover. Hoover's ability to write stories that feel personal and raw yet universal has allowed her to connect with readers on a deeper level. Her characters, plots, and emotional arcs feel genuine because they originate from a place of vulnerability and honesty. 2. Embracing self-publishing, taking control of her career. Colleen Hoover's path to success was unconventional. Before she became a best-selling author, Hoover took control of her career by self-publishing her first novel. Slammed in 2012, in interviews, Hoover has openly discussed how self-publishing gave her the freedom to write the stories she wanted on her own terms, without the constraints of traditional publishing. Her decision to self-publish was driven by necessity, but it also turned out to be a game changer. She didn't have an agent or a major publishing house backing her, yet she was able to get her work into the hands of readers. Hoover's success with self-publishing is a reminder that sometimes, taking the unconventional route and embracing the unknown can lead to unexpected and extraordinary results. She has often reflected on the importance of maintaining creative control, even as she transitioned into traditional publishing. Self-publishing gave me a sense of control over my career that I never wanted to let go of. Even when I moved to traditional publishing, I held on to that mindset of ownership and independence. Colleen Hoover. 3. Connecting with readers, building a community. Colleen Hoover's relationship with her readers is one of the key elements of her success. In interviews, Hoover has often spoken about the importance of connecting with her audience on a personal level. She is active on social media, frequently engages with fans, and listens to their feedback. Hoover's interaction with readers goes beyond simple communication. She has cultivated a true community. She hosts online book clubs, interacts with readers via Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and even organizes book signing events to meet her fans in person. This two-way relationship has helped her build a loyal following, where readers feel personally invested in her work. I don't see my readers as just fans. I see them as part of a community. We have this bond over these stories, and it's a really special thing to be able to share that with people who genuinely care. Colleen Hoover. By fostering this connection, Hoover has not only retained readers, but has also transformed them into advocates for her books. Word-of-mouth marketing, spurred by this community, has played a pivotal role in her book's widespread popularity. For being unafraid of emotional depth, tackling tough subjects. One of Colleen Hoover's trademarks as a writer is her ability to delve into emotionally charged and often difficult subjects. Her novels don't shy away from tough topics like domestic violence, It Ends With Us, Grief November 9th, and Betrayal Verity. Hoover's fearlessness in addressing these subjects has made her stories deeply relatable for many readers who may have experienced similar emotions or circumstances in their own lives. In interviews, Hoover has often mentioned that she writes from personal experience or draws inspiration from people around her. This personal connection to her character's struggles infuses her writing with emotional depth, which resonates powerfully with readers. I try to write about real things, things that hurt, things that heal, things that make people think. It's not always easy, but I think that's where the most impactful stories come from, Colleen Hoover. By being willing to explore the darker and more complex sides of human experience, Hoover offers readers stories that feel genuine, cathartic, and, above all, impactful. 5. The power of perseverance. Writing consistently despite challenges. Success didn't happen overnight for Colleen Hoover. She has been candid about the challenges she faced early in her career. Before Slammed became a hit, Hoover worked as a social worker and held various jobs to support her family. Her decision to self-publish was born out of a desire to fulfill a creative passion, but she had no guarantees that it would succeed. In interviews, Hoover has often reflected on the importance of perseverance. She continued writing even when her books weren't initially flying off the shelves. Her advice to aspiring authors often centers on the idea of persistence, showing up to write every day, even when the going gets tough. It took time for things to take off, but I didn't stop writing. I think the biggest thing for any writer is to just keep going. You're going to have setbacks, but if you love it, you keep at it. Colleen Hoover. This attitude of perseverance is a common theme among successful authors. Writing is a long-term commitment, and Hoover's journey is a testament to the fact that staying consistent and continuing to produce work can eventually lead to breakthrough moments. 6. Staying grounded, humility, and gratitude. Despite her massive success, Colleen Hoover remains grounded. In interviews, she often speaks about how surprised she still feels by her success. Rather than letting fame change her, Hoover exudes a sense of humility and gratitude for her readers, her career, and the opportunities she has been given. This humility comes across in her interviews, where she frequently credits her readers for her success. Hoover never takes for granted the love and support she receives from her community, which is part of why her fans remain so devoted to her. I'm just grateful. I never expected any of this, and I'm still in awe that people actually read my books. It's not something I take lightly, Colleen Hoover. This sense of gratitude has endeared Hoover to her readers. It's a refreshing contrast to some authors who may become more distant as their fame grows. Hoover's humility serves as a reminder that success doesn't mean forgetting where you came from or the people who helped you along the way. 7. Embracing innovation. Going beyond traditional publishing. Another aspect of Colleen Hoover's success is her willingness to embrace new ways of reaching readers. Aside from traditional publishing and self-publishing, Hoover has experimented with other innovative platforms. For example, she partnered with BookTok, TikTok's literary community, where many of her books gained viral popularity. This move helped her reach younger readers and expand her audience beyond traditional book buying channels. Hoover's ability to stay relevant in a rapidly changing digital landscape is another secret behind her continued success. In interviews, she's discussed how staying open to new trends, platforms, and ways of interacting with readers has helped her stay ahead of the curve. You have to be willing to try new things. The publishing world is changing, and authors need to adapt to how readers consume stories now. Being open to different platforms has definitely helped me reach more readers. Colleen Hoover. Her willingness to evolve and innovate, while still staying true to her core principles, has been key in maintaining her relevance in the literary world. 8. Letting the story lead. Trusting her creative instincts. In interviews, Hoover has spoken about the importance of letting the story lead her. Rather than forcing a particular outcome or plot twist, she allows her characters and the story itself to dictate where things go. This intuitive approach to storytelling allows her novels to feel organic and natural, which is a large part of why readers connect so deeply with them. Hoover's ability to trust her instincts has given her the freedom to explore new ideas, genres, and narrative structures without feeling confined by external expectations. This creative flexibility has allowed her to craft stories that feel fresh and original. I don't plot everything out in advance. I just let the story take me where it wants to go. Sometimes I'm as surprised as the readers are by where things end up. Colleen Hoover. This approach speaks to the idea of creative freedom and trusting one's gut. By allowing herself to follow the flow of the story, Hoover has been able to write novels that feel dynamic and emotionally authentic. Conclusion: a blueprint for success. Colleen Hoover's journey from self-published author to literary superstar is filled with valuable lessons for aspiring writers and readers alike. From her authenticity in writing to her dedication to connecting with readers, Hoover's success is built on a foundation of perseverance, innovation, and staying true to herself. By understanding the key elements that have shaped her career writing with emotional depth, embracing new platforms, and cultivating a strong relationship with her audience, writers can learn from her journey. Hoover's humility, gratitude, and fearless exploration of tough subjects make her a role model not just for authors, but for anyone pursuing creative passions. Her story serves as a reminder that there's no one path to success, but staying authentic, persevering through challenges, and embracing innovation can help carve out a meaningful and impactful career in the world of storytelling. Thank you very much for watching, and see you all in the next video.